Who knows?
Oh, really? Huh.
It's wherever their customers are, right?
Yeah.
And every processing plant had other customers, but I mean, like with the smelt that they would process, like smelt is like a small. It was an introduced species.
Oh yeah.
And it was brought into the Great Lakes by the Americans because the Americans they're big into sport fishing, right? They cut out their commercial industry, and their biggest thing is in sports fishing. So they were introducing species of salmon and trout.
So like, how would that work? Like, obviously the lake goes like half towards the States, half towards Canada. Like, which one decides? Like, this is more my lake. This is more my lake?
I'll tell you what happens. Is so there's the dividing line. We get one vote by being Ontario, and let's say Lake Erie, where on the lake I'm from, it gets 4 votes because every state gets a vote. So there's Michigan, Ohio, Pennsylvania, and New York on Lake Erie. Oh. So when it comes to making votes, they got 4-1.
Oh, do they?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
So they obviously have the say in everything.
They do. They got. Well, I mean, like they'll never tell us what to do in our water, but I mean, like they would like to see the commercial industry go away. But I mean, like in all reality, it's sustainable. Yeah. It's renewable. Yeah. And I mean, like in all reality, when they do a pound to scale ratio of the Americans, how much fish that they catch in a season, it's larger than what the commercial fishermen catch per pound. Oh yeah, exactly. Yeah, there's it's like fucking 4 times as much. Like
really?
You think that the commercial guys are just catching a couple of fish, but I mean, there's so many of them that it accumulates and it's a bigger number, man.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh wow. I didn't know that.
Yeah. Yeah. They think that, they just rape in the lake, but I mean, there's quotas. No, I'm serious. There's quotas, and so it's regulated. It's regulated, and those quotas fluctuate with in-depth scientific studies that they fuck up on, and they don't know shit. But I mean, some fucking college boy coming out of college be like, yeah, I set a net out there in the lake and I didn't catch nothing, so I don't think there's any fucking fish out there. Yeah, I'm convinced. I've done a scientific fucking study here.
So, I actually just bought a dog, and his name is Max. Australian Labrador.
You bought your birthday present to yourself.
Me, yeah, actually.
Yeah.
It
was a dog.
And,
beautiful dog.
That's what I was saying. I have to go find my dog somewhere.
You know what?
I'm always positive it's on the couch, but I have to check with
I'm chilling.
It's that having that dog is a license for picking up women.
Yeah.
I was thinking about just getting puppies and renting them out. I told your buddies I'd like to
see on the beach.
Hey man,
thanks,
happy birthday!
Happy
birthday down there and say
thank you so much, guys.
Yeah.
Enjoy the party.
Get somebody else coming in there.
Anybody want on this?
Hey,
Mick, you want to join this? No. Scotty, howdy. When did you start doing this?
January.
January.
Yeah.
Oh, these mics, good mics.
Yeah, those are Audio Technicas.
Technicas?
These are compressor mics.
Good.
These aren't your
couple wires here, but Ryan Buick, everybody. Ryan Buick, hometown for NBC. Great human being. Introduce yourself,
Let me see your ID. This guy looks like he's 17 years old. Did you sneak into the party?
Beauty face.
Hey?
Just because I can't grow facial hair. I'm 17
this is my advice for you. If you can't fucking grow it, don't grow it. I mean, there's nothing worse. There's nothing worse than a guy that's got like 4 hairs coming off his mustache. Like, how many years have you been growing that fucker?
How many years?
Yeah, it looks
this is 7 days.
7 days.
4 days.
Holy fuck! No.
What are you talking about?
I'll
chill. This guy's
give me 3 weeks. I'll look like that guy up there.
Yeah?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Give me 3-4 weeks.
Oh shit. Yeah, there's nothing worse than that little bit of hair. Like that just doesn't come in.
A couple pubic hairs on the mouth.
It doesn't work, man. Like I told everybody, the only people that need to have mustaches is Steve Harvey and porn stars, right? Everybody else looks like a fucking idiot with the fucking thing. I mean, like I see a mustache, I want to fucking punch it off, man. Yeah, I want to fucking slug that mustache off your face.
You know what? Tomorrow morning you won't see this guy too, honey.
I'm going to mustache next week.
I'm going to mustache next week.
I mean, like when you know that you really got a problem if you fucking got a French twist. You know what I mean? Like,
oh yeah, my dad's got one of those.
Oh no,
he's out there. He grew a beard with it though, so it kind of like levels out. But he would wax it for weddings and start twirling.
That gets a fucking expensive.
It's not one of those retardedly looped ones.
Yeah, he's got a curl going to it.
Very controlled.
He's been working at it
for like 30, 40 years.
Yeah.
He said once he graduated, he's like, that's it, I'm never shaving this thing.
I mean, but
why would you?
Through the parties, through the years, through the just different women, just never.
I've taken people aside that had like fucking something like a fucking handlebar mustache. Or I mean, like something. I'd be like taking a guy aside and be like, "Fuck, man! Is that thing working for you? Like, you're not gonna fucking sit here and tell me that fucking thing helps you pick up chicks?
Are you getting pussy? Is that
fuck, man?
What you got on your face right now?
Like, dude, man, are you self-sabotaging? Did you wake up one day and said, I'm gonna grow this stupid fucking mustache and never get laid? Like, what kind of an idiot?
You signed the worst contract of all time.
Yeah,
you're signing your life for it.
I'm gonna fucking listen to Led Zeppelin and fucking I don't know, fuck, man. Like,
I'm gonna be in my basement listening to music all the time. I'm not gonna talk.
Hey, Mom, I need some Hot Pockets down here.
Where's the meatloaf?
Yeah, Mom, we need some Vaseline. We're out.
What are you sipping on there, Scotty?
Scotty Too Hot is getting the spiciest.
Yeah.
He's got a drink going right now.
Yeah, I got a drink, but
You on the rye or are you on the whiskey?
You know what? I usually drink.
Vodka.
I'm having a vodka.
You got the Kirkland?
I usually drink caramel apple. That's my drink. Yeah, but I had only had like just left in much of my own bottle. I'd keep a bottle here at Mike's. So I mean, I'm very.
You and Mike fired up.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm pretty responsible in this time of my life. I mean, like there was a point in time in my lifetime my buddies see me pull out a bottle of whiskey, man. They were like fucking running for the doors, man. And I would drink that fucker as quickly as I could, man. And I would just go on a rampage. I mean, dude, man. Oh, man.
You're on the horn, man.
I was out of control. I mean, I could never control my drinking. I mean, and we were kind of talking about this earlier. I mean, you know how you when you're at a party and there's always that one guy that's not drinking. He's collective. He's cool. He's in control. Yeah. I mean, when I would look at that guy,
you don't know what he's thinking.
You know what he's thinking. He's gonna slay up all the ladies. I mean, I know what he's thinking. The guy is he's in control. I mean, and I would look at that guy and I'd be like, fuck, man, the guy's not having a good time. Like, fuck, man, I'd hate to be that guy.
Yeah.
But this is a chance in my lifetime, my first time in my lifetime, that I'm in control. I mean, I stay, I have a couple drinks now. I mean, I don't get fucked up. I think the last time I got fucked up was when Mike went to Miami. And, he went to Miami, and I came over and I brought a bottle of rye, and I ripped right into it. I don't think I ate. I woke up in the morning and I had a fucking black eye. I didn't know where my car was. I lost my phone and my sucky, my vape thing. Yeah,
my sucky.
I was like, my sucky. I was like,
your soother?
Well, it's my sucky, my vapor thing, man. I was like, fuck, man. It looks like
your ring pop?
I came to Kelowna, I came to BC, and I figured I got to start douchebagging like everybody else, right?
So you switched from the darts to the sucky.
So I went to the wrong store first. I went to I bought a dildo, and I found out I was sucking on a fucking dildo for 2 weeks, and I fucking chipped my tooth.
It was vibrating.
Yeah.
You went to the wrong store, my
friend.
Sky got it. into the wrong vape store, that's for sure.
Yeah, fuck. I got you.
The wrong store, Scott. I'll tell you that right
Miami
now.
Mike didn't show you around?
No, I'm not allowed in the States. Oh yeah.
Is there a backstory to that, or what?
I got a crazy story. I don't know if I want to finish the whole story, but
okay. Is this why you can't go to
give us the executive.
Man, I got a fucking huge criminal record.
Is this what you mean? Like,
no. I'll tell you about some funny stories. Last time I was, this is how out of control I was. Last time I was here in Kelowna, 10 years ago. I mean, at 4:00 in the morning one night, I go to the fucking airport and I'm eating a fucking egg sandwich. I was thinking that the bar was open.
Egg salad?
No, an egg sandwich, fried egg sandwich
from Sevi.
At the fucking bar, at the restaurant there.
Yeah.
I look at the teleprompter. I'm like, fuck! I could fly to Vancouver right now and drink there because it's an international airport. So next thing I know, I jump on a fucking plane and I fly to Vancouver. So I'm in here. I'm having some beers at the pub. I'm like, yeah.
Wait a second. Were you going anywhere, or you just needed to drink?
I just needed to drink.
Okay. Yeah.
So I
need a different scenery.
I fly to
Change the scenery.
I fly
Couple
to
birds somewhere.
I fly to Vancouver, and I'm like, oh, you know what? I'll buy a car and I'll drive it back to Kelowna.
Oh, you'll buy one.
Dude.
So I got the Triad, this is before we had the fucking smartphone, you know what I mean? Like, this is just at the time, right? So I got the paper out, and I was like, oh, I got a better idea. I was like, I've never been downtown Vancouver. I'm here. I might as well party.
Right?
Yeah? Right?
Well,
I jumped in a cab. I fucking said, take me downtown to a beautiful fucking motel.
yeah.
I don't even know where it was at, but I mean, I got out. I went to the fucking store and I got a half case of beer, a bottle of champagne.
Oh, yeah.
And,
Couple darts.
For
sure, darts.
No bum darts, guys. What part of fucking Hastings Street do you think I was on?
Nobody bumming darts.
No.
Yeah.
So I got some fucking wings and some pizza, and I ordered. I ordered an escort. I ordered my first escort.
Really?
Sounds like my first time in Vancouver, too.
I ordered my first escort, my first prostitute, and 45 minutes later, a bang comes to my door, and this girl comes in.
Wow.
Yeah.
You're partying, too, at this point.
Yeah.
You got your champagne opened, or are you waiting for her?
Well, I was pouring it in her butt. What do you think I was going to drink that shit?
Yeah,
she was going to
uncorked it in her.
Sanitize those cups.
No.
He was popping. That wasn't the only thing he was popping.
Yeah, and I fucking woke up in the morning and I flew home. My brother was like, "Where the fuck were you?" I was like, "In Vancouver."
Best van trip.
Oh fuck, man. Yeah, one time, Roses. Have you guys ever been to Roses?
Oh, fucking we run Roses.
Rest in peace, though. The most legendary bar of all time.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
That was.
I was there one
memories.
night, and I fucking went to headbutt this guy on the dance floor, and I fell back to fucking headbutt him, and the bouncers grabbed me before I headbutted him.
Yeah.
And
Seriously.
they threw me out on my ass out the fucking front doors, right? And I go sliding on my caboose out in the fucking parking lot, and. I get up and I look over and there's a super stretch limo guy and he's in the fucking guy is just standing beside. I was like, hey, can I rent you for the rest of the night? And then I rented him for the rest of the night, and so he took me bar hopping for the rest of the night, and I fucking ran into that guy a week later.
No,
yeah.
How many years after?
No, a week later. A week later, we were at probation. Yeah. I was in the probation office, and this fucking guy looks at me and he says,
"I remember you.
Hey man, you're that guy. Yeah, you were passed out in the back of the fucking and I fucking took you to your place, and I fucking took you out, carried you to the door, and I fucking left you outside." And he goes, I drove the limo back to the compound, and I got in my fucking truck, and I got worried that you were gonna freeze to fucking death, so I drove my pickup truck back to your fucking house to make sure you made it inside. He says, well, miraculously you made it inside.
Wow.
Oh man,
Scotty Trotty.
Yeah, Roses.
Scotty loves the rose. Scotty's probably started the Roses.
Oh, like when? Yeah. Well, how long have you been going there?
When was the initial Roses?
I was there. I've been here. I've almost been here a year.
Where'd you come from Ontario?
I come from Ontario.
Where from Ontario?
The most southern tip. We already went over this earlier.
I wasn't here.
I'm from the most southern tip of Canada, where I'm an hour south of Detroit. We're on the shores of Lake Erie.
When'd you get over here?
When did I come?
Yeah, when'd you get west?
I came 10 years ago.
Okay.
And I was after my separation, and I fucking sold my house, and I came out here, and I had lots of opportunities, and I was just reckless.
Yeah.
I worked for.
You were feeding for something. You're like, I need to get out of here.
I was fucking on a one-way mission to fucking to the bottom.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what? The West is different. West is different.
It is different. You know what?
It's hard to leave.
No. I mean, my home is my home, right? And even though my brothers live here, it doesn't quite feel like my home yet. I mean, it's getting better. I mean, I'm grateful to have like Mike in my life. I mean, like where he has me over for like family gatherings. You know what I mean? Like Thanksgiving was my birthday. You know, and they put candles in the fucking pot. You know what I mean? It made me feel
very generous,
very nice and generous. I mean,
straight man. Miami Mike.
Yeah,
beauty.
Couldn't ask for a better guy.
Yeah.
No, straight shooter, honest.
Yeah.
And you know what?
Loves to hang out with the guys.
He's a good guy, man.
Good guy.
I mean, Austin's a lucky guy to have him as his dad, man.
Yeah,
And I told Austin, the thing is I admire about him is that the fact that he doesn't feel necessary to try and fill his dad's shoes, you know what I mean, and he's cutting his own path, you know what I mean, and I mean, and he's not right. I mean, I've seen guys grow up that were.
Hey guys, it's the next day from Austin's birthday party. I had to sum up what we talked about last night, and I had to actually sit down and, you know, I wanted to give you guys a little bit more words of wisdom. I mean, like, you know, and these guys are young guys. I mean, they're